How we doing, chat? How we doing today? What's the happenings? What's the goings on? How's your vibe today? Farting night? Has anybody thought of this before? Yeah, I thought of that before. I be farting night every night. Hi. Make it a big ziti? Oh, you bring over a couple of jalapeno poppers. Bring over a couple of, maybe a canned yam, maybe a canned ham. I emerged from my game of the popular moment hole. Oh, Deltarune? I gotta play that. I'm thinking about it this week or next week, so, you know, given time to beat it for people who want to see me play it, we'll do some silly voices and stuff for it. I decided to put on the small pop filter today because I was worried about audio sounding a little bit muddy. I don't know how I feel about the smaller windscreen versus the big windscreen on this guy. I'm avoiding Deltarune spoilers like it's the fucking plague. Holy shit, Deltarune spoiler. Did you know that Sans is there and he smokes weed out of a big fucking bong? Ruined it for you. Game's fucked. Sorry. Did you know he also has a lightsaber penis? That's canon? Yeah, I mean, of course, I've seen Sans porn before. They draw him with the ghost dick. He has the ghost penis. I get it. I've seen it before. Any bangers for the Xbox showcase from you? Oh my god, what was even announced in the Xbox showcase? I watched it this morning when I woke up, or I watched it when I woke up. I don't remember a single fucking thing, I'm not gonna lie. Persona 4 neat, probably not gonna play it. Let me look up it later. I think there's a Wrapped on it. Let me see. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Wow. Ninja Gaiden 4. Ninja Gaiden 3. Ninja Gaiden 2. Ninja Gaiden 1. Oh, dude, they have hype moments in Aura, the video game coming out. Wow. I already thought we had that. It's called Night Rain. Grounded 2. All right. I mean, that'll probably be fine. Clockwork Revolution looked neat. It depends on the scope of it. I want to see if they're going big with it or if they're going small with it. It really depends if they go big with it. Whoa, fuck. That's a fucking Subway sandwich in my mouth. But if they go small with it, that's like a smaller Subway. Oh, fucking give it to me. It's just a smaller... It's a smaller sandwich. High on Life 2? I know, High on Life 2. It's crazy. See this? It's a gun. We'll see. Maybe the second one will be better. I just really hate the talking gun, so still gonna play it. Yeah, no. Probably still gonna play it. Probably still gonna hate it. Yeah. Sea of Thieves nuts in your mouth. Dude, I forgot. Super Meat Boy 3D. It's fucking real. Super Meat Boy 3D. Oh shit. I'm pooping and farting. I'm making a big mess on the floor. Somebody's got to come over and clean it up. Outer Worlds 2, I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it. I'll probably like it. It'll be better than 1. And like, I know it's going to be better than 1. And that's really all it needs to be. What else during the Xbox Games Fest? Persona 4 Revival looked cool. I saw the Age of Mythology update. Neat. Or the new Age of Mythology, the Heavenly Spear. Neat. What else? I'm going to go through the list here. They got the ROG. They got the Xbox Game Boy. Gears of War Reloaded. Not happy about it. I still don't know why we're not doing a Phoenix collection. I don't know why they're doing Definitive Edition of Gears of War 1, but you already know my fucking deal with that. You already know my problem with Gears of War Reloaded, which is just, I want to play Gears of War 2. I want a Gears of War 2 remaster. I want to be able to play Gears of War 2 with my friends. I want to be able to do Horde mode with my friends without them needing like a fucking Xbox. That's what I want. I don't care about... There's already Gears of War on the fucking PC. You don't need to do it again. It doesn't need to be released again. People who've only ever had Sony are going to get Gears of War Reloaded and then be, oh, I'm so into Gears of War now. Wow. No. It's a dumb fucking maneuver. It's a game that already got remade. They're remaking it again. So it's a second remake. Which is just, it's just dumb. That's stupid. It already got redid. All right? Don't have to did it when you already redid it. That's not going to bring people into, oh, good, Gears of War 1 again for the third time. Yeah, that's really a really smart and educated decision on your part, Xbox. Great bid. Great bid. I want Gears of War 2. I don't know why we're doing Gears of War 1. I don't get it. I'm genuinely fundamentally confused. I'm befuddled and baffled. I think it's dumb. Gears of War 1, I don't know, people say it has like the best multiplayer mode, but you're listening to like fucking people who've been playing Gears of War 1 since they were 18 and are still getting into like multiplayer lobbies of the remake or playing like Gears of War 4 multiplayer being like, if we could turn back time to the good old days. And it's like, you don't need to go and turn back time to the good old days. You need to go and turn back time to the good old days of Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3. I don't care about Gears 1. You put Gears 1, 2, and 3 in a collection. You put that on Steam, you put that on PS5, you put that on Xbox, people will give a shit. All right? I don't know why Gears 1 again. I don't get it. That's stupid. Grounded 2, neat. You ride the spider. I'm actually probably more interested in Grounded 2 than I was Grounded 1, although I'm not excited that it's launching in early access like Grounded 1 did. So, Double Fine game. I have sworn off Double Fine for the rest of my life, so I don't care how good Keeper is. I'm not fucking playing it. I don't fucking care, no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter what kind of video game they make, even if they make a video game that's exclusively for me. Not playing it. I will have a hatred of Double Fine until the damn dead. I will be fucking punching and shadowboxing demons in the parking lot every fucking time Double Fine releases a game. I don't care. I will always hate them. I will always hold hatred and spite in my heart for them. No. Can we still play it? You are still allowed to play it. This is my boycott is for me. I'm not telling you to boycott Double Fine. That's a personal boycott. You don't have to boycott Double Fine. 100%. You can play any Double Fine. Psychonauts 2. The 2 Double Fine games that exist, you can play those. Oh, but then there's also... No, there's not. Stop. You didn't play Massive Chalice. Stop. You didn't play Massive Chalice. We all know you didn't play Massive Chalice. You didn't play Broken Age. Stop. What happened with Double Fine? Double Fine released a video game called Space Base DF9 in early access and Steam early access and said, we're going to use Steam early access to fund the game. This was during the development of Broken Age and also during like the ramp up for Psychonauts 2. Instead of completing the game and finalizing it and spending more funds on it, they decided since people weren't buying it up for an early access that they would just call the game done and then say, it's up to the fans to finish it. Fuck them for doing that. Absolutely despicable garbage. I personally mad about that one because I like that game. I did play Broken Age, actually. Yeah, and I saw Elijah Wood in Spy Kids 3D as the guy. I don't need to see him in Broken Age. I already saw him at his peak. Anything he did after Spy Kids 3D or anything he did before Spy Kids 3D, I don't need to see. Don't bring up Frodo. I don't care. I got a Legolas and a Gandalf Lego minifig over there. You're Jellios. You can't have them. They're mine. I'll put them in my mouth. Then you really can't. I'll eat them. Then you really can't have them. Not allowed. They're mine. Do it? No, I don't want to right now. Then I have to, like, move my... I'd have to move my chair. I'd have to, like, go all the way back, grab my chair, grab my figure, eat the figure. Then I have to go to the hospital because I have big plastic in my belly. You won't do it? Yeah, you're right. I won't do it. Not because I don't want to do it, but because I know that my wife will get really, really mad at me if I eat a Lego. Brendan set up a Triss figure in the background. Yeah, I set up my, dude, you should see my 6 Winstons. Chat, do you want to see my 6 kids? Do you want to see my 6 Winstons? Let me go get them for you. Look at that. Look at all those baby Winstons. My 6 children. My 6 baby Winstons. So many baby Winston. Wow. Why do you have those? They were an Overwatch pre-order bonus, and I took all of them. Hi there. I was doing a bunch of cleaning yesterday, and I decided to pull out all of my stuff because I miss my stuff. So I pulled out all my stuff. I got all my stuff out. My 6 Chud sons. Yeah, my 6 Chud Winston sons. Why do you have a Triss? Because when I worked at GameStop, I bought it. I have the Witcher 3 Collector Edition guide. I played Witcher 3 and beat Witcher 3, and I like Triss more than Yennefer. Did you not know that I played and beat Witcher 3? Do you fundamentally look at me from a place in which you believe that you are a higher being because you play video games that are of the intelligentsia? Are you playing Reddit video games and expecting somebody like me to not have played Reddit video games? Is that the bit? Because I like Triss. I love Triss. I played Witcher 1. I played Witcher 2. I played Witcher 3. Do you think that I don't play other video games? Do you think I only play like Slop Sludge, kind of like the fucking like ADHD rattled like empty brain headed motherfucking video games, and I can't get a little cerebral with it in here? You're just afraid when a quirky, whimsical guy gets a little cerebral in here. Your son is trying to steal my cheese. Tell him to stop. You love your sludge? I do. I can grab a random game off my shelf without looking, and I bet it's shit. Every time. Let me see. What else was during the Xbox presentation? Tony Hawk 3 and 4. I remember that from the Mountain Dew, not the Mountain Dew, the Taco Bell Direct. So I don't need to think about that. The weird gotcha fake Pokemon game that when I watched the trailer, I thought they were yelling Pal World every time. So I thought it was a Pal World spinoff. And then it wasn't a Pal World spinoff, so whatever. Doo-doo sci-fi game grounded in real-world science. I don't need the spirit of... Well, it's Don't Nod. And I like some parts of Don't Nod games. The Game Freak game, because Game Freak is making a game called Beast of Reincarnation, which looked like Wild Hearts, which is weird. God forbid a white boy catch a little motion. Hey, Rock, check this out. Actually, I can't believe you weren't here a few seconds ago, but I still have them, so. Hi there. It's my 6 sons. My 6 Winston sons. What else was announced? Dawn Walker, I thought that was a FromSoft game for a second, and then it showed too many cinematics, and I was like, oh, that's probably doo-doo. Oh, that's right, we saw Chronos, the new Dawn from Bloober Team. I am actually excited about that one, because they're making a Dead Space kind of sci-fi Silent Hill-like, and I really, after Silent Hill 2 showing, I think that Bloober can put out a good game. Resident Evil, it's Final Fantasy fucking coming to the Xbox, who gives a shit? High on Life, who gives a shit? Invincible Versus, who gives a shit? Moo Dang, 2 Hearts, who gives a shit? Midnight Channel Returns, Persona 4, yep, that's the big one. Hype moments in Aura, the anime is getting a fucking video game, who gives a shit? Super Meat Boy 3D, I'm actually excited about. And then there are no Ghosts at the Grand, which I kind of want to play. It might be good. Yeah, There Are No Ghosts at the Grand looked actually kind of neat. They did a dumb Elder Scrolls Online trailer. For the 3 people that play that still. It's Fallout 76 Fishing, which is tempting me to get back into it, renewing my my first membership and getting back into West Virginia. DLC for Indiana Jones. New season for Sea of Thieves. Yeah, not really a lot that I cared about. Silk Song got announced before Christmas. True, I'm happy for Skongers. Did you see the Mugenics trailer at the PC Game Show? No, but I did hear that Meat Canyon made... Was it the trailer that Meat Canyon made? Because I will check it out at some point. He did? Oh, cool. That's fucking sick. Guy's got an impressive artistic style. Dude has some fucking slime. Dude has some incredible fucking slime. Should be proud of everything he gets to make. It's a cool trailer. Yeah. Meat Canyon made a trailer for what? It was the Edmund Macmillan video game Mugenics from the creator of Binding of Isaac. Comes a game about fucking stinky-ass cats. I don't know, though. What are you looking forward to, chat, out of the Xbox Showcase? You see anything that really fucking gorped your goat? Because for me, Clockwork looked neat. Mad about Gears of War. Outer Worlds 2, I'm already going to play it. Fucking new Boober game. Boober's going to be wild, because if Chronos is an out-of-the-park hit, they got a fan now. I'm actually going to be mad if Chronos hits it out of the park for Boober, because then I'm just like all in on Boober. That's going to be crazy. From hater to lover, from enemies to lovers immediately. Anyway, speaking of enemies to lovers, we're going to play Fortnite, so let me get into that. We'll talk a little bit while we do that too. Did I get the game up? I love this. I love this. It's just 2 old dudes. Having a bad time. We got the Crocs on Palpatine fucked up. But we're going to play this for a little bit. We're going to check out the new season, go into it a little bit, and then we're going to play some Dredge. So, Cursed Yowie load out. Actually, I'm kind of miffed about the Battle Pass. Not miffed, but really, it's wild to me. I think the Battle Pass, the only thing I care about is Superman, maybe the Gecko. Did I get a hard crash? That's the first time in a while. Thank you, Fortnite. Weird. Fortnite has crashed. I ran some tests on this update to make sure this didn't happen, and yet you still did this to me. Thank you, Fortnite. That's a hard crash. Thanks, Fortnite. Show cat. Cats are upstairs. I'll show cats when they're around. Listen, they have minds of their own. I'm not going to, pull them out of their fucking, boundless reverie just to give you a little bit of dopamine. Forkknife says no. Show Winston again. Here's a little Winston. It's a little monkey guy for you. It's a little Winston. It's a really fun season as far as weapons and superpowers. I actually kind of liked a couple of games I played. I think the weapon loadout was genuinely interesting to me. The superhero rank up aspect of it feels like it might get annoying later down the line, towards the end of the season. Cars still exist, but now you get superpowers. So very, very super themed season. And then we're also going to get the Father's Day event with Bob Burger, Bob Belcher, King of the Hill, Hank Hill, and Cleveland Brown. So, and then also they're talking about a Simpsons mini pass. Like a Simpsons mini event where they're going to actually have you battle royaling in Springfield, which I'm actually fucking super excited about, the Springfield or Simpsons mini-season. That's the shit that makes a millennial like me go, hey. Who's the goth baddie in front? Oh, I mean, it crashed, so we can go through the battle pass real quick, take a little look-see at it. Need Stan Smith, though. Yeah, we need the Good Morning USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face. So we got Robus. That's Tim Drake Robus, right? Yeah, I think it's Tim. Tim Drake Robus is Teen Titans Robus, right? And then we got Red Robus. Yeah, because Tim Drake becomes Red Robin. Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing, and then Damian, and then the other one. Damian, and then the fucked up one. Tim Drake doesn't become Red Hood. Who becomes Red Hood again? Red Hood, there's 4 Robins. There's Red Hood Robin. Jason Todd, thank you. Jason Todd is Red Hood Robin. Tim Drake is Red Robin Robin. Dick Grayson is Nightwing Robin. And then Damian is Batman Son Robin. So you got, I don't know, who is this again? Fucking Haley. She turned into a creature. I don't really care that much. You got 2 Urple creature, whatever. You got Ziggy, which Ziggy looks neat. I don't think I'll ever use this skin, but it is a cool skin. You got the gecko. You got the fucking insurance gecko. Absolutely vaulted. Vaulted. Maybe vaulted. Maybe I'll use the red style, but probably vaulted. Light Rider, once again, vaulted. Light Rider, Dark Rider, once again, vaulted. Morgan Mist, probably not vaulted. You know, Goth Baddie, I'll keep it in rotation, maybe. And then I think she has fucked up demon mode. This mode, nah, probably not. And then what were our bonus rewards? Were vaulted, vaulted, vaulted. Maybe, but probably vaulted. And then definitely a keep. Really, it's just Robin, Goth Girl, Superman. Because James Gunn's Superman looked pretty cool. I like he. And we'll do the bonus rewards. But a lot of it, it's got a lot of vaulted skins for me. Wish the red style made that guy's eyes red. Wish the skins had a little bit more sauce. I feel like the Battle Pass skins, aside from Superman, Robin, and the Goth Girl, not a lot of sauce. Season kind of dookie. In Crocs you are. Palpatine with Crocs is so good. That's why the only shoes I ever bought, they're the only ones I'll ever buy. The fucking Crocs. Brenna likes the lighties. I like the dudes too, but they just don't make them bulky. I bought the big concrete clodhoppers for my gorilla based. Did you get Sith Lord Jar Jar yet? Fuck that. You had to get experience and then also pay for it? Fuck that. Ew, that thing sucked. I don't know anybody who bought that fucking skin. Ugh. I'm in my Reddit era right now. Star Wars is making me soy jack. Me playing Palpatine, being in the fucking Palpatine Crocs. I gotta make sure all the shaders get loaded so my game doesn't run like absolute shit. Which it will still run like absolute shit. I had to go back to an older driver recently. Well, over the last month, I had to go back to an older NVIDIA driver because their current their last 5 months of drivers for 30 series, 40 series, and 50 series cards have been absolutely fucking terrible. They've been fine for gaming and even better for gaming in some instances, but they make my Adobe Premiere runs like dog doo-doo, so fuck that. Thank you, Mr. Kung Fu Grip, for the tier 1 spub. It's been rough. Yeah, the NVIDIA drivers have been absolutely dog shit. They've been just fucking terrible. Not happy about them, realistically. Could do a lot better, but, you know, they're pushing the AI. I got a fake NVIDIA proposal today, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was a fake email, because I'm sure that if it was NVIDIA, there would be a sign of legitimacy within it. But I got a fake email from NVIDIA being like, we are looking for creators to help us with our AI superscaling system. Please send me information and I will give you big money and AI upscaling information. AI. It's like, can you guys stop fucking sending me these fake goddamn promotions? Because NVIDIA's not reaching out to me, bud. You should know who Brendaniel is. NVIDIA doesn't care. All NVIDIA has to do is fart in the general direction of the stock market. and then make $1 bajillion. They just have to fart an AI-shaped, like, gaseous cloud towards the stock market, and then they make $1 dollars. So many games have been running worse for me each time they update the drivers. That's why you just have to kind of wait for a real stable driver. So you have to kind of like fucking hold on, be like, okay, what's that actual next stable driver? And then when video games tell you, please update your drivers when you play, just ignore it. Like Doom the Dark Ages ran fine for me on my 3090, and I did not update the drivers. I said, fuck that. You can suck a lemon. I'm not doing that shit. NVIDIA needs Brendaniel's help. Yeah, NVIDIA needs my help, which is I'm going to come into their offices. I'm going to be wearing the Borat swimsuit. I'm going to have the Yowie paddle, and I'm going to start smashing desks the second anybody says, we need more AI we need more hallucinating frames. We need more AI. Oh, I'm dead, man. That's really cool, actually. I know I'm dead, but like, one sec. Yeah, I gotta get my aim recentered here. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, bitch. Get Palpatine. Was that like a fucking... Was that like a Max Payne style, like, bullet hell dodge you got out of that? Oh, shit. You got hanged? Oh, fuck yeah, buddy. Palpatine bullet time. All right, I'm locked in. I'm locked and loaded. I'm groated and decroded. You got Palpatine bullet time. I'm fucking here. Yeah, the what I've seen so far of the guns and the power system has been really interesting. Much better right now than the Star Wars season, but we'll see, because it's, oh, fuck off frames. Give me my frames. We'll see how the season progresses, and we'll see when people start finding the broken shit. Because the first couple of days is all fun and games, and then people start figuring out the meta, and then it gets really fucking awful and boring until the next balancing patch. Oh yeah, these are the same thing. Can I get ammo for this, just through this? Nice. So am I way more accurate than when I'm utilizing the... Probably way more accurate than when I'm using these. I gotta go to the funny fucking Fortnite Academy. What I do like about the rank system is it makes players more, what is the word I'm looking for? It incentivizes players to get up in their shit, like to get up and fight, rather than run away like a baby. And I do love player incentivization to fight, because the more kills you get, the stronger you become, so... Ah, that got me. I got double tap. It's fine. Old man didn't win this one. The kill switch pistols are cool. I gotta figure it out. I gotta learn. Old man's gotta learn someday. Peepaw gotta get his shit together. Do folks play the other Fortnite game modes like Among Us? I mean, it tells you player count on like regular Zero Build has more players than Battle Royale right now. OG Season 4. Nobody want to go to Risky Reels, I guess. Peepaw got a game. I mean, I gotta get used to the one, the gun, and the two, my game is running like Dookie, and it always does that for the first, like, 20 minutes I play Fortnite. It's got shaders to load.
Are you ready for your battle pass?
There we go. That looks fucking... This is fucking gross. There we go. We want that super style. We want Peepaw and like... I love putting on the super style because it looks like eat a pizza. It looks like he's wearing a Snuggie. Fortnite is too zoomer for me, so my only experience with it is watching Mr. Daniel. It's not too zoomer, man. This is just fucking shoot... If you've played a video game where you shoot the guy and the guy die, then you played Fortnite. Fortnite is literally just a game where you shoot the guy and the guy died. That's it. They just change it every season so that it's different shoot the guy and different guy die. I don't know, that sounds too zoomer for me. Okay, buddy. Go back to putting your fucking ship in a bottle. Go back to putting a little sail on your big ship in the big bottle that you have. Used to play Minecraft Hunger Games. Is it like that? Yeah, you can be Katniss everything in this bitch. There's not a skin for it, but maybe someday. Back in my day, we used to put quarters back in the old arcade machine. Back in my day, we had hoop on a stick. Ball in a cup. Back in my day, we used to be we'd ride down to the penny, we'd ride on our penny farthings down to the candy store and get penny candy on our penny farthing. Oh, they still have the Star Wars base. Interesting. Back in my day, we played with a big red rubber ball. This is so true. I keep saying it. I'm a big proponent of bringing us back to those good old halcyon days. Where we play with the big red rubber ball, we run out into the street, we get hit by traffic, we die. Just if we could turn back time. To the good old day. What do we got? Fucking, that's B. I haven't really played around with the DMR a lot, so we'll see. You're not real. That's okay. Thank you for the free kill. Ball and Cup was peak gaming. I don't know, man. I don't mind it too much. I like Fortnite because it's an easy video game to play. You just don't, you don't think. There's no thought involved. I don't have to think. I kill the guy, I get the skin. I get to the next guy, I kill the guy. You don't have to worry about thought. Why think, dude? When you could just, like, shoot the guy and then fucking feel epic because you did that? Back in my day, the prequels were the new Star Wars. I remember back when I was a young buck and I put on my copy of Pokemon Red in my old Game Boy. Nowadays, they got lots of shit. Oh fuck, they got the Nintendo Switch 2. Switch to what? Fucking a video game console with no games? I did. You should be proud of me, Chad. I did start my mulberry. The next 3 days, I'm going to be getting mulberries from my mulberry tree. And then day 3, once they're all ripe, I'm going to wash them and then jam them. So berry boy is real. I got about 3 cups worth of mulberries. My mom helped me get some of them because I can pull the branches down and then she can grab them. But the next couple of days, I'm just going to grab some more as they ripen. And then we're going to start the crypto tree. Fucking, what the fuck? What is this? Oh, shit. Dog! I can kill them with this. What are you planting, brickleberries? I'm not planting fucking brickleberries, dude. Throw crypto out there. Oh, you get your hero rank up from killing these dudes too, don't you? Gotcha, bitch. I love my vampire ability. Oh god, this thing fucking hurts though, don't it? Ooh. Ooh! Reload my powers. There's the guy. So what am I doing here, I guess? Am I just fucking ranking up my shit? Do I gotta be hitting this? Oh, you gotta be hitting that, don't you? So what am I trying to be like a hero? Is that the the red core? I do more damage to the red core. Got it. Gotcha. Get defeated, Overlord Spire. Wake the fuck up, buddy. You're just rocks. So I don't get a rank out of that. Ooh, bitch. Now what did I get from that? Oh. Can I peep that? Speed up or slow, speed yourself up or slow enemies. Okay, tight. That's pretty good. And you get some hero levels, so I take that. I like that. Let's see if I can get a fucking boon. Where is it? 500 meters away. Jeesh. What are you going to make a big pie? I'm not going to make a big pie. I got the mulberry so I can make a bunch of jam. I got some mason jars today. I got the pectane. Pop your head up, buddy. Okay, oh, one shot. Damn it. That pump is crazy still.
Oh, man. I just wanted to kill him. Why do you have to blow my head off? Ah, jeez. I'm really in for it now. Oh, fuck.
I did get Deku'd. I'm upset about it. That said, I'm going Gooner mode.
Hey, puppy, maybe lay off the gas a little bit, please.
Slims, no, not Skibbity Carpenter. I don't think I played much with Jake. I think I should play a couple of games with the dog. So if I cancel my Fortnite sub, will I get to keep my Star Wars shit because that's all I care about and I didn't know the new season was dropping today? Yes. Your Star Wars shit was paid for, so you're good. They're not going to take it away from you. But Seabuff, they have Superman. Seabuff, Superman. Seabuff looks super, he's blue. Look how blue he is. Seabuff looks I got Tim Drake, Red Robin. Look, it's Red Robin. I got Superman and Red Robin. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of this season. Nice that I get the OG pass and the Lego pass out of it. I'm probably not going to use much of that, but at least the gameplay's fun. This is another instance of like, last season for Star Wars season, I think I think that for last season in the Star Wars season, the gameplay was dog ass, but the pass was neat. And then this season, the pass is dog shit, but the gameplay's neat. I love Jake because it's like, how do you hit him? Where's his head at, man? Head in the body, head in the body. What's a headshot? What's a body shot? What's a headshot? What's a body shot? You'll never know. I know they remove your stuff if you cancel before the season is over, and I don't know if that was retroactive. I don't think it's retroactive. I think you just gotta keep it through the season. Yeah, I got my Grievous, I got my Palpatine. I mean, I was like, yeah, I didn't even want to play last season because I did not like the Star Wars season at all. All of the guns with infinite ammo, all the guns being Star Wars guns. It was a neat idea for a mini-season. It just was like a month of, oh yeah, I'm not gonna play Fortnite. Like, I'm just not gonna worry about it. I don't wanna. Anybody think that Jake sounds a lot like Marcus Phoenix? Dude, what if they got Bender, Jake the dog, and Marcus Phoenix all in a room together? Actually, all three of those guys in Fortnite. Marcus Phoenix, Jake, and Bender. They're all in Fortnite. I only play Fortnite when there's a skin I really want. I kind of want Superman. I think that new James Gunn Superman movie might end up being peak. I did start reading... So I read and caught up on Absolute Martian Manhunter. Very good. Very, very, very fucking good comic so far. And then I did read some of Absolute Spooperman, which I think it is fine. It's definitely something else. Very Brainiac core. What the fuck? Why are you that way? What do you do? Hey man, this is a cool little guy, but I didn't know if I wanted him to be orange. Cool dude, why he orange? Oh, I see. I've seen everyone say Absolute Superman is the weakest of the big trio. No, Absolute Batman is narratively probably the weakest. But maybe the second most fun? Because Absolute Batman, IMO... Well, no, because it's Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Martian Manhunter, Absolute Superman. There's a couple. There's a Batman... Superman, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, I think a Green Lantern as well. There's a couple of absolutes. The ones I've read are Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Martian Manhunter. Oh, Flash and Lantern as well. I haven't read those. I haven't caught up on those at all. What did that little buddy do? I think he gave me boost. Yeah, I get boost. He gave me a little bit of boost. Get a little bit faster, get a little bit stronger, get a little bit more powerful. That's what he do, I think. Yeah, Flash and Lantern are also absolute. I'm just, meh. I don't know, I'll probably check those out. Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute, grab that. Wonder Woman and, Martian Manhunter are definitely, yeah, they're very good. What about Absolute Cinema? Absolute Brenema. Yeah, I told you it was good. It's good. It's good. You're lucky. You're so fucking lucky that I'm out of my, I'm out of the apathy zone. Otherwise, I'd still be saying cape shit and cape slop. You're so fucking lucky. You're so fucking lucky I'm getting mentally healthy because of my funny pills. You're so fucking lucky. You're so lucky I've reached total Brenlightenment. You're so fucking lucky. You know, and Bozo, I give a shit. That's the... It's neat, though. It's neat. I read through those. Superman's really interesting. Weird. I think the problem that I have with Superman is that it's not that it's bad, but it definitely is different. That Superman arrives on Earth as a teen. So he doesn't spend a lot of time with, like, Ma and Pa Kent. So a lot of his, like, values instilled from them are different than, like, the values that this Superman has, even though his parents on, like, Krypton were, like... It's kind of similar to Ma and Pa Kent. Basically, they just supplanted Ma and Pa Kent with his actual mom and dad doing the exact same thing instead of being super scientists, so... And then you got, like, the whole Brainiac angle, which I kind of want to see how it peters out, that Brainiac is a giant, like, worldwide police state AI. Curious to see how that, like, what happens with that. We'll see. So what you do, give me bone. Give me the guy, give me the guy, give me the guy. What boon did I get? Oh, is there no way to see the boons? Oh, parkour partially reloads weapons. That's a boon, baby. Well, that sounds a little lame, at least how I imagine it. Also, Superman, I don't know, man. He has a super suit. He has a talking sci-fi suit that his mom made for him. So, like, he's still got the Superman powers, but he's also got the suit. And I just find that a little unnecessary. But I guess, it is a different take, so... Take those creative liberties. I think it's less fun than Absolute Batman, but I'm a little bit more interested than Absolute Batman. Jarvis slop? Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate. That is quite apropos. It's very much Jarvis slop. He's got well, it's not even like lava powers. It's imagine he has like he has Jarvis. Okay, Jarvis, fondle my balls like Tony Stark. He's got a grok. Superman has a built-in grok in his funny suit. So like, it's whatever. Like I said, I don't know how to feel about it yet. Does Jarvis fondle balls? Okay, Jarvis, give my peen a little tug. Okay, Jarvis, can you vacuum suck my shit until I look like a G.I. Joe? I hated Batman's big blocky logo, and then it turns out it's a battle axe. Absolute Batman is stupid, but it's fun. I think out of all of them, it's maybe the second most fun after Wonder Woman. Definitely just balls. It is just fun. It doesn't have to make sense. It really doesn't make sense, but it is fun. It's fucking dumb, but it's fun. It's kind of like a perfect like after dinner mint if you read Martian Manhunter and Wonder Woman. So their phrase is fucked up. The entirety of Batman, I've talked about it a couple of times on stream. The entirety of Batman and Absolute Batman is just fucked up. You have Batman fucking saying, I was raised by normal parents and I went to college and I was on a football scholarship and then I broke my leg and somehow they still let me do my football scholarship even though I fucked up my leg and couldn't play football, which not true. And then he still has, like, resources because he's in construction that are akin to essentially normal Batman. The problem with the story that I had was that initially I was led to believe the hook is this is a middle-class Batman, when in fact it's not. And that's not the hook. And that doesn't matter. I definitely thought the hook was this is a Batman who has to pay his taxes. And it's 100% totally and entirely not that at all. He's middle class the same way Kevin McAllister is. He's middle class, but he still finds the time to fund and build multiple secret bat caves all across Gotham instead of having a really big one. He has enough time to steal enough construction equipment to be able to have a gigantic, like, dump truck Batmobile that, like, rips through part of the city. He has enough time and resources to, like, still find the time to work for his job, but then also build, like, bat gadgets. Like, it's definitely an unbelievable middle class. I'm middle class. My mom is the deputy mayor. My dad was a doctor. Yeah, okay, buddy. You're middle class the same way that I'm upper class. Batman makes a killdozer. 100%. Yup. Absolute Batman has Batman making a killdozer. You got that right, pal. Alfred warm up the Bat-dozer. He doesn't have an Alfred. Alfred is in it, but Alfred is like a secret agent who's part of this agency, and he's trying to figure out more about Batman, and he's trying to get Batman on his side. He has no butler, so Alfred is like a spy. And like, to be fair, normal Batman would make a killdozer, and probably has. He's just not as privileged as regular Batman, but slightly higher than a regular middle-class guy. It's basically, what if we made a middle-class Batman, and then it felt like they were like, oh shit, how does a middle-class Batman afford any of this? He doesn't. So everything that Batman would buy in Batman and fund and research and develop, it's just, instead of he buy it, what if we just say he steal it? What if instead of he buy it, what if he steal it? My favorite Batman versions have always been when he's a buff guy with maybe a smoke bomb or two. The more tools he has, the more bullshit he feels. My favorite Batman is Batman TAS because he thought he was methodic. He built gadgets that were specific to the villains that he fought, and he had a conscience that wasn't just beat the shit out of this guy. He went in with a plan. He went in with ideas and thought, and it wasn't just get in there. He did actual detective work. That's why I like that Batman, because like, this is my problem with Arkham Batman, is all the detective work in Arkham Batman is waved away with computer. Google this guy's balls. And like, he still has the supercomputer in TAS, but there's still a lot of like ground level detective work that he does. And that's what I like about Batman, is I like when Batman, like the Pattinson Batman I liked a lot, because same thing. It did a lot of the ground level detective work that I like. That's why I think probably Pattinson's Batman is probably the closest I will get to like a movie Batman that I like. Because he's an actual fucking detective. Gotcha. God, I hate people with fucking laser aim. There it is. They got me.
Grok, is this real? Grok, where's the Joker? Grok, can you show me Catwoman with huge, beautiful, big bazongas, threatening aura, and like maybe a sexy pose?
I enjoyed how actually real Pattinson felt, because it felt like the animated TAS Batman, but like a little bit more like real, because he did ground level detective work. It was good shit.
Grok, can you show me a picture of my parents hugging me as an adult? Okay, Grok, can you download a picture of my dad playing catch with me? Grok, it's me, Batman again. Can you show me a picture of my mom baking me a big, huge pie, and like I'm floating in the air above the pie, and then my nose is like following the smell lines of the stink lines of the pie as I slowly float towards the pie.
And also in Absolute Batman, a lot of his rogues gallery are his childhood friends. So they're not villains yet, but he's like, hey, my friend, my childhood friend, Killer Croc. Hello, my childhood friend, the Riddler. Hello, my childhood friend, Catwoman. And that kind of makes a little bit of sense, because you have a Batman who's not like locked up in the big mansion, so he's out there in Gotham, dad dead, having to make friends with like real people instead of like his fucking butler. Do you like Absolute Batman? I like it. I do like it. I do have my problems with it, but it is still fun. My only problems with it is I wish there was just a little bit more on the back end on the middle class aspect of it. Instead of middle class being the flavor of what his like arsenal is, I would like just a little bit more insight into the actual like life of Bruce Wayne. You know? Floating towards a big pie is Brendan's fetish. How did you know? Is that boysenberry? Oh. Is that rhubarb? Oh. Banana cream? Oh. How did you know I was a pie cover? Who told you? Yeah, Freeze like went to the college as him, but got weird parasite mutation that made him Ice Slenderman. No, Freeze, Victor Freeze, Mr. Freeze, I think, in Absolute Batman, his dad is Victor Freeze. He is like Nora and Victor Freeze's son, who gets the disease instead, and they try to save him with like magic ice, and the magic ice makes him fucked up Slenderman. I think that's correct, right? That's what that Mr. Freeze is Ice Slenderman because of some genetic disorder that he got because of Nora. They tried to fix him with ice. Nora didn't actually get sick. It was like the son, and the son is Mr. Freeze because it's not Victor, right? So the cure turned him into fucking Ice Slenderman. Get out of here, Pie Glazer. Now what if I put my thumb in a pie with a plum? And then what if I put the plum up my ass? What a good boy I am. Apparently, Absolute Bane is just going to be a non-stop steroid blob, but the Bane creator is kind of salty about it. Well, I mean, to be fair, the thing is about Bane is like, Absolute Batman, all the villains are kind of a bit more odd. Oh, you're real. Gotcha. I'm only spewing after all. I'm only spewing after all. Don't put the blame on me. We ever telling Brendan about Squat Cobbler? Am I ever telling you about Crib Dribbler again? Do you want me to bring up Crib Dribbler? I'll do it. Oh, I'm healing, right. Why am I healing again? Is it because I'm by the laundry machine? Oh, dude, no, I'm in a laundromat again. I just played that game like 3 times and chat was bored. I gotta get out of here. Told my girlfriend about the Crib Dribbler and she told me we can't do that. Damn it, dude. We gotta get in this. It's gotta be something that can make a lot of money. Oh, there's a boon that heals me. Maybe I have that boon then. I see the Thief is back, but it's a VR reboot, and that makes me a sad taffer. Yeah, but like VR reboot, if you get enough freaks playing it and enough interest, maybe they'll let the freaks out of their cage. I don't know, dude. Hoping for thief heads. At least they're acknowledging that Thief real. You got that going for you. I'm sitting here bereft of all Duke Nukem. I know I'm never going to get it. They're never going to hand me over a new Duke Nukem. All the Gearbox money keep going to every kind of Borderland. Really hope that Borderlands 4 is successful so that Gearbox starts branching out again and then starts like dropping failure after failure, Godfall, Battleborn, stuff like that. Just shit like that in general, and then just, once again, Borderlands 5. Have we talked about your favorite Superman comics? My favorite Superman comics are not a lot of them, because I haven't read a lot of Superman. I think for me, I mean, when it comes to Superman, what have I read that's Superman? I don't think I've read too much. I've read a lot of Batman. I've read a lot of, like, random Marvel slop. But Superman in general has been kind of a missed one for me. Because I'm not into Superman. I don't hate Superman, but I'm not super into him. I am excited for James Gunn, Superman. I'm just not a Superman guy. You know, I'm not Kevin Smith out here. Any Spiders-Man? Thinking I might have read some Absolute Spider-Man. I think I read a lot of Gwenpool and Deadpool because I read a lot of Deadpool back in the day because I really liked Deadpool. Because, of course, like, fucking, oh, he's so quirky, haha. He said chimichanga. Trying to think. Read a lot of Goon because I really liked Goon. I think Dark Horse or IDW. I own a couple Batman graphic novels. I own X-Files graphic novels. I own the Axe Cop graphic novels. Goon's really cool. I like the Goon. Of course you loved Goon. I love the Goon! Wait a minute. What is goon? Goon is a goon. He's a goon. He goons around. He's a goon who goons. He goons. That's goon. The goon goons. He goons. He's a goon who goons. He goons. That's what the goons do. The goon goon. Oh, right. Superior Spider-Man. I did read that. That was interesting. I don't know, man. I read Superior Spider-Man, I think, and maybe some, like, Spider-Man stuff here and there, and then overall, I didn't want to read any more Spider-Man because I got to that point where I was like, oh, every single time his character's about to get really interesting, they're going to just retcon him back into being baby again. Every fucking day you read Spider-Man, it's just a constant shifting misery of, oh, Peter Parker back the baby. All right. I don't know. A lot of Superman I saw as a kid was Justice League Unlimited. Let him be happy, please. He's not allowed to be happy. He's Spider-Man. He's in the torture nexus where he belongs. We put Spider-Man in the torture nexus once again. I'm gonna steal this from whoever is getting this. This is mine now. Bozo. Better be coming straight for this, buddy, because yeah, it's mine now. Oh, was that Chug? Fuck Spider-Man. He will always be broken single. Yeah. Well, that's because Spider-Man's arcs consistently revolve around resetting his character back to square one, which is like, every time I think about Spider-Man, I'm like, it would fucking suck to be Spider-Man. Who the fuck? I'd like Batman? Every time I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, being Batman would be cool. The dead parents would be sad, but you're a billionaire, you're gonna be Batman, that's fucking awesome. And every time I'm like, I would never want to be fucking Spider-Man, that would suck. Fucking Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, fucking, oh, woe is me, I'm sad again. Woe is me, fucking they reset my character back to me being baby, all my friends turn into monsters or die in front of me. Curses, foiled again, hoisted by my own Peter. I sold my wife's memories to the devil because the writers were mad, yeah. They're both sort of similar in a way. Yeah, but you could have more fun as Batman because you have Batman's unlimited wealth at your disposal, so. Batman 2 is in the suffering pit, but let me tell you, there's a difference between being a billionaire in the suffering pit and being, like, in a one-bedroom studio, no-bedroom studio apartment slinging web hash at people. Rich and sad or poor and sad? Pick your poison. Rich and sad, as long as I don't fall into a K-hole and try to overthrow the government, I think we're good. Writing down have dead wealthy parents. It's an easy W. To be honest, the shit Spider-Man has been through would have turned me into a villain. Yeah. That, and like I said, like anytime Spider-Man feels like he's getting like a little bit of growth, his character is changing, he's evolving, he's growing up, they just immediately, oh, he's too old now. I'm gonna miss every shot, aren't I? Damn it. Oh, he's too old now. Damn. Yeah, I do kind of like the idea of people being more, I don't know, aggressive this season. That is interesting to me. Oh god, I missed every shot. Holy, that was just a particle effect fucking cannon. Batman suffers differently to Spider-Man. They torture Peter. Pretty much. I mean, they torture Batman too. He got his fucking back broken in half by Bane. You gotta remember, Batman's gone through some shit too. Batman's been tortured in Apocalypse. Peter Parker has never been tortured in fucking Apocalypse. That's different. They put Batman in the misery index for 1,000 years. Like, that's different than Peter Parker getting, like, fucking beat up and, like fucking thrown into a pit for a bit. I'm not saying that Peter Parker don't suffer. But I'm just saying, Batman is like a galactic level suffering. Peter's is a lot of the time more down to home, down to earth suffering. Who's more tortured, Spider-Man or Squidward? Well, since Spider-Man gets W's and Squidward never does, realistically, shot for shot, I'm going to say Squidward. Squidward gets trapped in the apparatus and gets milked by Patrick. There's an entire episode where Squidward is just milked. He's locked away and milked for his fucking ink. And they just do that to him. infinitely more tortured than Spider-Man. Pardon? That's Ink Lemonade episode of SpongeBob where they find out that Squidward's ink is really tasty, and so they milk the ink out of him to sell it. Horrible fucking episode. Rancid episode. And making Patrick evil. Is that someone's fetish? What's up, Lactation Nation? Back at it again with another milking video. Yeah, duh. Of course it is. It is somebody's fetish. I expect Mr. Krabs to do that, but Patrick, that's the problem with the episode. I mean, in general, that episode is just very mean-spirited towards Patrick and towards Squidward. It's just odd. There are a lot of, like, modern SpongeBob episodes like that, though, where, like, they just kind of end up being very mean-spirited. Like, they're not funny. They just suck. And Miles O'Brien, if we're talking about like a torture index of like fictional characters, Miles O'Brien is a little bit up there, right? But like Miles O'Brien isn't on the same level as like Squidward and Spider-Man and Batman. Kind of. Well, Miles O'Brien goes through it a couple of times is the thing. He goes through it. His daughter gets olded. He has to deal with the fact that his daughter gets olded. He has to like try to come to terms with it until time travel bullshit fixes it, thank God. Miles O'Brien does get to see himself killed and become a version of himself an hour younger. So the canon version of Miles O'Brien gets killed and replaced by a Miles O'Brien that is an hour younger from a different timeline. There is the bit where Miles O'Brien has to go to mind prison. And then when he is in mind prison, he has to deal with the ramifications that his consciousness has spent an extra 50 years alive just being tortured. Miles O'Brien also has to see a robotic version of himself be killed in front of him. So, like, I mean, yeah, not to say that Miles O'Brien has not been tortured. Also, thank you, Sloggy Slobster, for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Not to say that Miles has not been tortured, just to say that Miles, I don't know, man, a couple of episodes of Miles torture does not equate to, I don't know, like, for Spider-Man, we're talking about, like, 50 to 60 years of torture. Right? We should do that to Brendan, put me in the mind prison. I'd come out better. I don't know why you want to put me in the 50-year mind prison. I'd come out stronger. I wouldn't want to put me in the mind prison. Would you fuck with that? Okay, bear with me. Who? Okay, so Miles Edward O'Brien is a character from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He is the engineer. He is the lead engineer aboard the space station, right? And so his episodes are episodes centered around him. He started off on TNG as the main transporter. Yeah. He was like the guy who pressed the button to teleport them. There's a whole episode about how, like, I think Data got Miles and his wife together, right? But in Deep Space Nine, it is a genuine, like, every episode he is the center or focal point of. The writers go out of the way to make him suffer. He was a tertiary character in TNG, and he's a main character in Deep Space Nine. Yeah, that's part of the fun of Deep Space Nine is, ooh, is this a Miles O'Brien suffering episode? I like him, but I also like him suffering. That's because the Miles suffering episodes are some of the best one-off writing episodes in Deep Space Nine. Plus, the fact that there's callbacks to it, him having to deal with the ramifications of being in the mind prison is consistent. Like, he has to go to, like, therapy for it. He has to talk to people about it. There is an effect upon his character that is permanent. I thought the transporter guy in TNG was Barclay. No, Barclay was just a science officer. He was an engineer. He was just one of the engineers. He worked with Geordi and Data more directly. Who's your favorite DS9 character? The holographic therapist, the holographic crooner. We gotta find a way to make money off of this. What are you, some sort of holographic crooner? No, I mean, I've probably, honestly, it's gotta be the toxic yaoi between Quark and Odo. I thought Barclay was the token tortured funny character. In TNG, yes. Barclay episodes in TNG tend to be like, let's put Barclay in the Torture Nexus a couple of times. But Torture Nexus episodes in Deep Space Nine are a lot of, okay, buddy, where is Miles O'Brien? All right, 50 years, mind prison. And like, Miles he's never really awful. It's just awful things happen to a good man. Barclay's a kind of a piece of shit. And so, like, when they put Barclay in the Torture Nexus, you're kind of like, yeah, all right. I vibe with it. Make this guy suffer. Computer, delete this guy's balls like it's the... Let's watch this fucking worm suffer. Like, it's a lot of fun. And there's not as many Barclay torture episodes as there are Miles torture episodes. It's neat, though. Miles should kind of feel bad because the universe just picked him. The universe just picked him as the nexus for pain and suffering. You did. They literally just decided that you, Miles Edward O'Brien, you have to live in the nightmare. Can you do a bone-eating stream? Yeah, let me talk to my Tumblr contact. They were banned for a little while, but they're back. The Tumblr Bone Witch is back. They're selling me human femurs. So let me talk to my bone contact. We're going to get a couple of femurs. We're going to have the femur feast. Me, a couple of buddies, a couple of bonzos, if you will. We're going to have a femur feast. We're going to eat ribs. We're going to have a bone barbecue. You know. We're going to be eating toe bone right off the foot meat. That's the way it be. No, I'm not going to do a fucking bone eating stream. What the fuck? I'm going to hurt my teeth. Teeth is bones. Why not? I don't know, man. Now it's Pride. Do you mean a bone-eating stream or like a bone-eating stream? Because I can't do either. One, I'm going to get in a lot of trouble if I'm feasting upon a human remains or a human carcass, especially if I'm doing it live on Twitch. Number two, even if it was animal bones instead of people bones, I'm going to get a lot of weird looks. People are going to be looking at me like, wow, what a freak. In positive and the negative, I would attract a different kind of audience, but a lot of bubbling brew cauldron kind of Twitch viewers. The other one, I just can't suck that much. I can't suck that much dick on stream. I just couldn't do it. You can't even suck one penis on stream, let alone like 20, 30, 40. Is that duplicate? Come on now. Don't come at me with the duplicate skin. Wow, what a freak. Yeah. Oh, bitch, I see you. Oh, what am I doing? What are you doing? Are you trying to, like, hide? Oh, shit, it's Batman. I'm fucking sorry. He's so good at shooting. He's gonna kill me. Oh, third party. That'll happen to you. You should suck my wife's pussy on stream, Brendan. I'd get in a lot of trouble for that. I can't do that. One, have to talk to my wife. Two, you get in a lot of trouble for that, buddy. I don't... Years of this, but yeah. You're going to get in a lot of trouble for that. They're going to brand me. They're going to put the gun to my head just talking about that. What if you had puppy makeup on? Would it be easier in either context? They're going to put me in the BDSM puppy mask, have me eating bones in the slop pit. You really are the only person that won't get timed out? You really own that gimmick? Yeah, that Dragon Tamer is the only person who could say that, and I'll go, yeah, all right. Anybody else do that? Go to the corner. Go to the corner. Did not care for any of those images? Good. Exactly why I'm not doing it. You understand? Is that Alan Wake? It is. Yes, Alan Wake. What if we ate a pizza? I don't know. When I played Alan Wake 2, I used the suit, so the tweed suit has always felt wrong to me on the Alan Wake skin. I woke up this morning with a dreaded headache. I looked outside my window and I saw I was in some kind of island, some kind of battle bus. I don't even remember getting on the bus. But at that point, it was already crystal clear. I was headed to Fortnite, and there was nothing I could do. The tattered remnants of my previous dinner the night before lay greasy upon my chest. I had a pizza, 3 slices. It was pretty good. I was holding a fire axe, realizing that I was about to be launched into a world of hurt. I realized it's not a lake, it's a ocean. Is Alan Wake Baby's first survival horror because it was for me? No. Baby's first survival horror is My Friendly Neighborhood. Well, let me think about this. Baby's first survival horror. Luigi's Mansion. I think. Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft mod packs. Nah, I was thinking older than Minecraft. I was thinking Luigi's Mansion. I was thinking that one. That one makes the most sense to me. You got a ghost, you got a gun. No resource management, but you got a ghost, you got a gun, you got to suck them up. Because I think for me, I think Baby's first survival horror, and I don't think of a video game that would be rated M for mature. Right? Like, I wouldn't be thinking M for mature video game. I'm thinking like something that is like T for teen or E for everyone that's survival horror. Piglet's Adventure. There's a scary part of the Piglet game on the PS2. That's probably Baby's first survival horror. Roblox custom map. Yeah, true. That do make a sense. I think Baby's first survival horror really do be watching Markiplier play Amnesia and go. I was gonna like 7 days or Rust, but sometimes it's all Roblox. It really is all Roblox at the end of the day. Toe to tip, pit to pit. It's all Roblox. Do you ever play Infamous 2? Not on stream. I have plans at some point. I did try to stream Infamous 1, but that was during the fish oil pill arc. And not a lot of those streams are really watchable, recoverable, or want to watchable. So I think the whole like 3 to 4 months I was taking fish oil, it was not a good sight for me or for anybody. I was very cranky. What if Jumbo Josh farted? What if I went into the Garden of Ban, but it was called the Fartin of Ban? And instead of Banbalina or Ban, it was Fart Ban and Fartbalina. Instead of Jumbo Josh, it was Jumbo Fart. What if instead of Stinger Flynn, it was Stinger Fart? What if instead of Nab, it was Nab Fart? We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this, but blame your compatriots. They have unlocked the Fartdora's box. They have leached into Pandora's septic tank, and I'm down in there in this in the dirt. Another one? Jesus. I have a pretty good loadout. I'm still gonna lose probably, but that's a pretty good loadout. I need PowerPoints for my superhero slime. I need to kill. Oh, there. Maybe got a kill up here. I have a Jumbo Josh figure on my desk specifically because your streams and my girlfriend hates it. I Jumbo, I Zumbo. Me when I Josh. That's dedication. I don't even have Zumbo sauce. Damn, I can't hit shots today. Where are you? And I will kill you. I go in car. I drive real far. I see you. And what if you were dead now? There's bats inside my head. Eat these bats. You're gonna eat these bats. Oh, wait. I'm gonna die. They're good at shooting. They're good at shooting. I won. Don't waste your time on me. You are going. You're gonna eat these bats. I think it's really with that ability. I like that ability because the particle effects are so fucking nasty on it that I know it's just like a... I know that if you're running that shit on a Nintendo Switch 1, if you're playing this fucking video game on like a PS4 and I bring out the mist gauntlets, I know for a fact your frame rate drastically go down. That's an evil fucking weapon. Thoughts on the game reveals this week? I talked about that at the beginning of the stream. Nothing I care about. Well, Boober Team, new Boober Team game. What was Summer Games Fest again? We didn't talk about that. Resi 9. Cool. But yeah, no Katamari, no Duke Nukem. Big fucking... But Persona 4... Oh, new RGG game, right. So I did get a W in that. What's up, dude? Are you ready for the bat attack? Alan Wake when he uses bat attack? Hey, buddy. What if I hit you with this? I know where you are. Yeah, run away. Yeah. Cars are still in the game. Yeah. They will never get rid of the fucking cars. Yeah. I know, it's Dookie. That should be like Johnny Test Dog. Babe, it's Dookie. New RGG looks hype. I'm playing Zero Director's Cut and loving it. Oh yeah, Zero Director's Cut came out, didn't it? Fucked up, bud. You fucked up. You're gonna have to get back here, bud. You're gonna have to get back here. Bats. Nice dual guns, dipshit. Enjoy bats. Oh! We love bats. In this household, we respect the bats. Brendan? Car. Oh! Honestly, I think I was thinking about this the other day too, but like it is going to be incredible when we are old, because you know how old people go to like Bruce Springsteen or like other concerts, right? And like fucking, or like old people go to like Eagles concerts or like Rolling Stones and they're decrepit and old. Can you imagine the like Imagine Dragons concerts that our generation is going to go to when they're in their 70s and they're going to start playing Radioactive and it's just, oh, I'm waking up. I need my prunes. I have no fiber and I have no room. Where am I? Where are my kids? I'm on my shit. I pooped my pants. I'm checking out of the nursing home. Where am I? I'm lost at the park. Oh. I'm waking up. I have tapioca. It's pretty good. I like that food. Going to the buffet. Getting big meal. Going to the buffet. To the buffet. Oh, I'm old and inactive. Telling you, man, it's gonna top the charts for old people. Is the when they're 70, old and inactive, the fucking Radioactive cover by Old Imagine Dragons. I hurt my knees, I hurt my foot, I hurt my spine, and I hurt my hand. I say ow, and then I shit my pants. Oh. That's... Oh! There are 3 of them. Damn, boy. Damn with the normal shotgun. You got me. Oh, boy. Hi, Brendan. If all of Gears does come to PC, are we getting streams or not? I mean, we're probably getting streams regardless, because I've been thinking about Gears 2 again recently. I've been thinking about Gears 2, man. Like, I really love the Horde mode in Gears 2. It'd be on the mind. Gears 1 campaign, Gears 2 campaign, Gears 3 campaign, and I'm not playing the remake. I'd be playing fucking straight up, backwards compatible Gears 1, 2, and 3 on the Xbox One. So I've been thinking about Dom's story and Marcus Phoenix's story again lately, and like, I don't know, man. I miss my freaks. I miss my fucking team, and I still am mad about Gears of War 1 being the... Like, I get it, man. People Pippo and Shippo with Gears of War 1, but man, oh man, I just... Why? Why not 2? Why not 2? I remember everybody being way more into Gears of War 2 when I was a kid. Everybody wanted to play Horde mode. Rack up fucking kills. This skin is dog ass, by the way. It looks fucking disgusting. Why not Gears 2? Why? I just don't get it. I just fundamentally am not understanding that shit. Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. Maybe I just was in a fucking, like, niche pit of Xbox gamers who liked Gears 2. Gears 1 had a great campaign. Gears 2 had a great campaign. Gears 3 had a pretty alright campaign. But Gears 2 Horde mode is like fucking fundamentally one of the fundamental Horde modes of our time. Gears you into the worm, I know. There's a lot of good parts of Gears 1's campaign. I like Gears 1 campaign when you're dealing with fucked up bats that don't make a return until like 5, maybe? In Gears 1's campaign... The 360 version, mind you, because the Gears 1 that was already remastered or remade, they fucked up all the lighting on it. But Gears 1, like the 360 version, the lighting is heavy, dark, and deep. It's very well stylized. It still holds up, even though performance is kind of dog ass. 2 and 3 the fucked up bats? No. 2 and 3's campaign did not have the fucked up bats as bad as they were in 1, though. They were only in it a little bit, because 2 and 3, they started really focusing on the Lambent. You can look it up. They go like partially extinct after 1. I actually can't remember a moment where the Krill are in 2 and 3. Actually. You'd have to look it up. You'd have to tell me the missions that the Krill are in 2 and 3, because I just remember them in 1. But they're probably in 3. They might be in 3. I just don't remember them in 2, and I played Gears 2 campaign a lot. Yeah, the Light Mess Bomb in 1 killed all the Krill. Yeah, they killed all the bats. They killed all the Krill. That's why it was a lore. There was a lore reason for it. I thought it was fucking right. I was like, you don't know more about Gears of War than me. I read the fucking books. Motherfuckers was sitting there reading the Halo books going, I wonder if Master Chief's suit is going to jack him off in this one. Me fucking realizing, holy shit, the Lancer, you can attach a cock to it. You can put a penis on the end of that thing. What the fuck? It's like a chainsaw that skins my ass raw. Motherfucker, I know about the goddamn fucking resource wars. I know about the fucking... I remember the old lady from the Gears books that was kind of cool. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I remember Gears of War. One of the fucked up bats, and that was the only memorable thing in 1, to be honest. Not true. The entire prison segment, the entire research station segment, the first moment with the Lambent, emotional moments with Dom and Marcus. I fully, fundamentally disagree that Gears of War 1 campaign was just, oh, the Krill was cool. No. I think that whole campaign was a solid, like, 8 to 9 out of 10 in terms of campaigns. That's why we'll replay it again and we'll go over it. We'll slap my fat, wet titties against it. I'm hustling. I'm reloading. I'm done. If I win, rehab was supposed to be a free start. I'm dead. That's it. Yep. Cooked me. I'm thinking of Gears of War 3 multiplayer map that had the Krill pop up. That's what I fucking thought, baby! Yeah! I knew I was right on that shit. Please don't describe them as fat and wet. My sopping massive honkers are pressed up against the plexiglass. What are you gonna do about it, Buster? Fight me in the pit. Got 1 free with gold to remember annoying ass bats and nothing else. I love Gears 1. Gears 1, 2, and 3. They're fucking sick. All right, man. I'm taking a picture from Minor Celebrities Wiki. Okay, let me just... There, was that good enough for you, or are you just going to pick a random photo where I look more unhinged? Grill felt like the things from that Vin Diesel movie, Pitch Black, which is sick for an enemy. The Krill were cool. It was a cool little bit of world building. I think Gears of War 2 and 3 lost a little bit of that sauce, but it went more into like the lambent and like the death of the planet and stuff like that. I just want to play the remake since I haven't played any yet. Just never had a modern non-Nintendo console until I got a PS4 in like 2017. For Gears of War, yeah, I mean, that's fair. I wish it was a collection. I really do. I don't understand why it's a re-release of Gears 1 all over the place. Like, it just, fundamentally, it just seems like a misstep to me. I would have been fine waiting a couple extra years for dev time if you would bundle them all together. I wonder if the 1 remake is going to lead to a 2 remake and a 3 remake. I just hate they're all going to be a separate price, and they're all going to be fucking $60 to $80. So it's like, well, with the Master Chief Collection, we made a bit of a misstep. We gave you Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, ODST, and Reach. That's 6 games for the price of 1 game? I don't know about that, man. So instead of giving you 6 games for the price of 1 game, what if we give you 3 games and you all have to pay for them all each time? Gun to head, I'm randying, I'm fucking Borderlands, I'm ah! It always weirded me out that they had Gothic architecture on an alien planet. Why? Why does that weird you out? Why is that like your fucking CinemaSins ding? Have you read comic books, played video games, experienced media? I don't. As a kid, I mean. Okay, fair. As an adult, you figured it out. That's fair. You're valid. I was like, what the fuck are you talking? What the hell? This is one of your wildest takes. I was about to fucking start geeking. You had me in a fucking chokehold with that. I was about to lose my shit. Oh, hey, can you stop? Yep, okay, you got me. Honestly fair, I was reloading. Because this kid, I was like, they clearly settled this planet. It's not Earth. Well, yeah, you don't have to worry about, like, Earth and Gears. You just worry about the in-universe. Why, you know, why in Warhammer do they drink water? When only Earth has water? That's silly. What is new season about, anyway? Superhero. You get powers, you rank up, and then your powers become cooler as you rank up. It always weirded me out that the women are normal-sized people, but the dudes are roid monsters. Well, that's why you got to look at the Locust, because it's the opposite for the Locust, whereas the dude Locust are like the beefy buff guys, but lady Locust are gigantic 10-foot-tall giantesses who are almost nigh invulnerable. They have to be killed with a giant laser. So they're just like 10 to 15-foot-tall, like Locust baddies breaking through walls and running after you to rip your head off. You promise? I do. They're the Berserkers. In Gears of War lore, the female Locust are Berserkers, and they're fucking 10 to 15 feet tall. You fight one of them, and then you run you Mr. X one of them in Gears of War. Isn't the Locust Queen like a normal human lady? It's a whole, yeah, but like it's a whole. Don't worry, it's a thing, it's a lore thing. You figure it out through the story. It's a dumb thing because the Locusts are fighting the Gears to get away from the Lambent, and then also the Gears are fighting the Locust, and then also the Lambent, and then they never really kind of work together properly, I think, which I think would have been a better, more apropos like moment where they like fucking set aside their goopy differences and then went towards the Lambent together, but the Queen is kind of a shit, so it's not like a cohesive good story, but like the personal narrative is really good. The overarching story in Gears is dog shit, but the personal stories with Marcus and his dad and Dom and his wife are very good, and Baird being a piece of shit and Coltrane being the fucking coolest guy to ever exist. 4 and 5 attempt to correct it, but well, 4 is a real big misstep because they went with Marcus' son and that guy fucking sucked. Adam Phoenix had a treaty with the Queen. He just never told anybody. Yeah, it was Marcus' dad had like a treaty with the Queen and then he didn't tell anybody and it was a whole fucking kerfuffle. Is dookie dum dum. Anyway, we're going to take a little break. I will be right back in a little bit. I'm going to put on some funny music for you and we will return with a little bit more Fortnite. We'll go into Dredge afterwards. But I'm going to take a break and refill my water. So enjoy You're Not Here for a little bit. All right, I'm back. Good thing I'm back. I had to do a couple of administrative at-home tasks, and I had to bring the laundry upstairs, so, and then I hit my toe on my chair real bad, and I went, Yahoo! That wasn't good, IMO. I'm always swapping my fucking shit, dude. Never know who I feel like I want to play. I just did my laundry today too. I gotta finish up the laundry. James needs to do a load of work pants, so I have to wait until he's done with his load, and then I'll get back to doing laundry. So, oh, what song was that? That was "You're Not Here" from Silent Hill 3. Oh man. Oh jeez. Man, I'm getting a little bit tired. I think. Fuck. I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I need slurp juice. Good thing I have some right here. I needed that. That was. Oh, that helped a little bit. What the fuck? Stop playing that. Oh man, I need it. I need a fucking. I needed slurp juice. I thought we was boating now. No, we're gonna go a couple more rounds into Fortnite. You look like you need another. Oh, dude, you're right. Actually, fuck. You know what? You're right about this. Actually. You're so right, dude. You were correct. I did need another slurp juice. You're right. My shields are definitely at 50 now. Is that a hug barrel? Yeah. They had them on sale at Menards when my wife and I went there, so I got a box of hug barrels. I know they're packed for sugar. What are you chugging? The hug barrels? I'm chugging jug. They had them on sale. And I looked at Shelby and she went, fine, you can get them. And I went, and then I put them in the cart, so. That is a lot of sugar, though. I know it is a lot of sugar. That's why I'm like, these are little treats. I'm not going to be drinking these on the regular. These are little treats. And when I'm done with the box, I'm not going to buy them for a while, so. And I'm like, I don't need. Here's like the thing. Sugar normally makes me tired. Like a lot of sugar usually doesn't do a lot, but I'm not going to lie. The more sugar I have while I'm on my fucking medicine, I do understand the sugar hyperactivity bit a lot better. Time for a Brendan snack. Oh boy. A whole plate of stinky hors d'oeuvres. I'm fucking dead, man. I don't know where I am. I got lost. The bush got me. Been a while since I've had one of those. Dude, I need bug juice. I need inject the bug juice directly into my fucking veins. I want to be like Bane, where he's got the venom inside of him, but I want bug juice, so. I had to finish these off, though. So true. Swap the dredge? No, I know you want me to play dredge, but I'm kind of having a good time with Fortnite, so a little bit more Fortnite, then we'll go to dredge. Don't worry. You'll get your fucking boat. We'll go boat. I know, you're fucking clapping and shitting and giggling and being like, boat, 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 boat. We'll get the boat. I'll go to boat. I want to get a couple more games in. Do you like the bullet time thing with the revolvers? I thought I liked it, but then I realized doing the bullet time thing means that, like, you're just making a target for yourself, so probably not the best alt fire. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm not super far enough into the season to really have like a collected my thoughts about the weapon loadouts. I do enjoy some of the powers. I like bats. I love summoning bats. My bat summoning device, pretty good. Better than an SMG, I think. And with the particle effects, better than a shotgun in some cases, unless they're really close. Sentinel pump shotgun, continuing to be an MVP. Twinfire auto shotgun, continuing to be an MVP once again. Summoning raptors. Only old heads remember Exoprimal, a video game by Capcom where a big malevolent white face summoned raptors at you. Can you drop into a lake so that we can satisfy the need to be on the water right now? Yeah. Let me get into my old, down here to bayou. Why don't I stop on down by the river here? Why don't I do a hot drop to the river? We all pretend we're all part of a fishing trawler, huh? How's the catch today, chat? You get anything? Got a couple of minnows out of the lake. How's the catch? We're all on a dock right now. You and me, chat. We're all on a dock. Every single one of you has been transformed into a 50-year-old fisherman. How's the catch this week? You get any crab? Haul any crab? Any lobster? How's the boat? Boat doing all right? Or, you having any problems? Caught a bass? Hell yeah. Well, this is salt water. You go down to Friendship Lake, or... All the fish are horribly sick. Oh no, is it that radioactive power plant directing like sludge? I think that power plant owner is actually coming over here right now. Howdy there, sir. Smithers, who is this bubbling fool? That's Old Man Jenkins, sir. He's a fisherman here on the docks. Smithers, kill. And scene. What, did the Oni shotgun return? It's so bad. It's not really, isn't the outlaw shotgun not the Oni shotgun? Did the Oni shotgun return? I thought it was just the outlaw. Huh. Smithers, I want that twink obliterated. But sir, it's Pride Month. Fine. This month you live. Smithers, make out with me, rough, sloppy style. To be fair, we were all expecting Exoprimal to be a new Dino Crisis. They did not deliver. Listen, I'm an Exoprimal apologist because once I figured out the core gameplay loop, it was very, very cool, but they miscommunicated what the game actually was. They fucked up. I talk about Exoprimal from like a critical standpoint of you have this video game that is PvEVP. And the idea is you kill dinosaurs, you fuck up with the other players, you kill other players, you kill dinosaurs. The problem is that instead of it being like multiplayer, like map-based, it was matchmaking depending on how far along you were in the campaign. And unfortunately, for Exoprimal, the first 3 hours are a bit of a slog with the same maps over and over again. One of the dumbest things you could ever do for a multiplayer game is lock all the multiplayer behind the campaign, and so progression to the campaign leads to progression to the multiplayer. Meaning that for the first 2 hours, you're doing dog shit maps because nobody is matchmaking into the better or cooler maps. So it blows. Even the gameplay was fine. It was even fun at times, right? And so inevitably you start unlocking the cooler maps and the cooler game modes, and holy shit, you're having fun. And then the summoning 1,000 raptors moment happens, and you're fucking losing it. It's very fucking cool. A deluge and a waterfall of raptors appears, and you're fighting thousands of them, which is sick as shit. It's an awesome moment, and then you fight the equivalent of like a raid boss, the fucked up Tyrannosaurus Rex. You fight an evil fucked up T-Rex. Oh, hi. I missed both of those shots. Can you wait a second? Thanks. Yeah, you got me. And so, like, all the cool shit was locked behind the campaign and campaign progression, which is dumb. It's the dumbest thing they could have ever done. And if you had just done it, if you had opened up a little bit more, or even, like, you could have locked it behind the campaign, but you could have had it, like, some of the cooler maps or some of the better maps could have been, like, immediately in the beginning instead. Just making a honey trap on that player? Yeah, not a good idea. You usually get killed doing that. It's about pacing, and Exoprimal fucked up the pacing. It could have been way cooler if... the other thing, too, is they gated dinosaurs behind it, like campaign progress. So you only saw the same, like, 3 dinosaurs for the first 2 hours. Buddy, there were like 10 to 12 different dinosaurs. And they locked dinosaurs behind campaign progression. What the fuck do you mean? New dinosaurs kept fucking popping up, and I was like, what the hell? What do you mean Amaranth from Pokemon is in this? What the shit? And so they just paced it weird, they fucked it, they freaked it, and then they dumped it. It's Capcom's last big L, and it's really just, the game itself, the core gameplay loop is a lot of fun. The PvEVP, or just the normal PvP, or PvE is fun. It just, the pacing was whack. How do you fuck up Dinosaur Earth Defense Force? With the pacing. Imagine the first 2 hours. You only see like 3 different types of dinosaurs. And every single map you play on is payload versus the enemy team. That's it. For 2 to 3 hours at the beginning of the game. Every game mode was payload. All the cooler game modes, all the larger game modes, all the more interesting parts of the game were campaign gated. So you unlocked them as you played, but you had to invest like 2 full hours to get to the good stuff. In a video game that is already a hard sell, right? For a video game that's a hard sell like Exoprimal, you need to get to the shit immediately. You don't have to show your whole hand, but you need to get into the shit. IMO. You need to get into the shit. You're doing a new game. People are already mad at you because it's not Dino Crisis and it's got dinosaurs. Here's the thing too. Games with dinosaurs, dinosaur fans are really fucking easy to please. Oh, buddy, I'm out of here. Yeah, all right, man. That's fucking cool, dude. Oh, no, you killed an unarmed man. That's awesome, dude. You fucking did it. You're so fucking cool. But yeah. Dinosaurs are really easy to please. You had a stick? I did have a stick. Yeah, that's fair. How's the new season going? It's a lot of fun. And like I said, dinosaur fans are really easy to please. Motherfuckers still go to Jurassic World just to see the dinosaurs, even if the movies suck. Like, consistently, they suck. Right? But I don't know. Just they dropped the ball big style, and that's the way it fucking be. Could have been cool. Could have been sick. Turok is mid as hell, but they love it because dinosaurs. Turok 1 and 2 are definitely a little bit better than mid, but Turok PS3 is a steaming pile of dog shit. Yeah. Dinos are cool. It's so easy to make dinosaur fans happy. You just show them the dinosaurs. The problem with Exoprimal, they didn't want to show you the dinosaurs. Like, what? You're telling me I'm playing the video game and you don't even want to show me the dinosaurs? What's the fucking point, man? Don't even think the new Jurassic World is going to be decent? They've made like fucking 3 of them and they've all sucked? Like, I don't... Dude, Jurassic World, the first one, they had that babysitter try to get killed as like a cathartic kill because she was kind of mean. And they were like, oh, look at the babysitter. She's kind of mean, right? Yeah, dinosaurs eat her. Yeah. That's like fucking Nani giving up her sister for adoption because she wants to be a marine biologist level of out of fucking touch. Like, buddy, was this written by somebody who was really mad at their fucking babysitters? Were they mad because they could afford childcare and their childcare wasn't up to their standards? That's fucked up. Rebirth looks good, honestly. Cope. Continue the dinosaur cope. This is what I'm talking about with dinosaur fans. They will continue to cope. Every time a new Jurassic World has come out, there has always been the conversation of, it's going to be good. They have a really good idea. And then Chris Pratt comes in and he goes, dinosaur? And then it's shit. But there's cool dinosaurs. The only good Jurassic is the original Jurassic Park? Probably. I haven't seen it. Probably. I know there's dinosaurs. I've seen Jurassic World in theaters, and that's it. And then clips I've seen enough Jurassic Park. I get it. I get the gist. But he does the hand thing. 2 and 3 have fun parts. I'm not saying they're not fun. You can put dinosaurs in most anything and still have it be fun. Case in point, Jurassic World. $1 billion every year. You could have the director for a new Jurassic World movie come out and shit in the shape of a dinosaur, and people would go and see it. That could be the whole thing, is he could be constipated, needs fiber supplements, and the whole movie is just an hour and a half, 2 hours of him taking a shit, and he gets up from the toilet, the camera zooms into the toilet, and wow, holy fuck, he turded Turdosaurus shits. Shitosaurus poop. You know what I mean. It's incredibly hard to fuck up dinosaurs. I'm dead. I'm alive. Because it's just fucking dinosaurs. People fucking love dinosaurs. They go bungo for dinosaurs. And so any Jurassic World movie could be a festering slop turd. It does not matter. All that matters is that the dinosaurs are there. I fundamentally believe this to be true. Mos Eisley Cantina? Yeah. This is a fucking Star Wars. We're in the Outpost Enclave. Max Rebo dead, by the way. In the end event of Fortnite, somehow they modeled in J.J. Abrams and George Lucas, and they rip into Max Rebo in the end Fortnite event for the last season. They rip into him like a rotisserie chicken. Fucked up they did that. And then George Lucas and J.J. Abrams looked directly at the camera and said, this is a canon event. And then they dissipated into the fog. Sounds like a Smiling Friends bit. Am I smiling? Am I your friend? Yeah. Kinda evil of them, dude. They don't even want to talk about what happened at Glub Shitto. Never forget J.J. Abrams is a playable character in Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Never let J.J. Abrams cook ever again. I think I speak for all of us, and I was saying this when what is that movie called? Don't tell me. Section 8, Sector 8. What was it called? Fuck. Sublimin 8. No, tell me. Super 8. Yep, I was thinking Motel. I was saying don't let J.J. Abrams cook after Super 8. I was like, nope. Don't let him cook anymore. Put him in the hole. Then they gave him Star Trek. Then they gave him fucking Star Wars. And I was like, please don't let this man cook anymore. Let him make like a TV show and do like passion projects. Do not hire him for like big, like prestige, like huge IPs. Do not let him handle huge, like ancient, like cultural touchstone IPs. Rian Johnson did literally the best job he could. When you are handed a pile of festering nostalgia dog shit, what do you do other than try to like pivot from that? And then they gave it back to Abrams and said, okay, back to dog shit. Any Star Wars bro can be fucking mad about Last Jedi as much as they want. I only hated like a third of it, so. And then like Glass Onion, the 2 Glass Onion movies are kind of peak. I don't even blame like J.J. Abrams fully or Rian Johnson fully. I blame Disney in general. Because they should have just, I mean, this is something that everybody always talks about when it comes to Star Wars and the sequel movies. They should have just had a cohesive vision, but they got the IP and they got too greedy and they pushed too fast and too hard. They should have had a fucking plan. They should have waited. They got too, oh, we have Star Wars. What do we do? We have Star Wars. Call them up, line them up, line them up. You should have waited. They wanted to fucking immediately make $10 bajillion out of it. Superman. What do you do? Are you shields? Are you... Oh, you're beam! Okay. All right, you're with me, little buddy. Andor is the only good Star Wars Disney made. No. Mandalorian Season 1 is still really, really good. I think Andor is a different kind of good. Andor is prestige TV. I like The Mandalorian Season 1 and parts of Season 2 because it's just like almost... there's an overarching plot, but it reminds me much more of like Westerns and older shows where each episode would kind of have like its own bit to it or monster of the week. Rogue One. Well, Rogue One's interesting because I did hate Rogue One for the longest time. Rogue One is only good because Andor backs it up. Gotta say that. Rogue One is better. Rogue One is good because of Andor. Not in a vacuum. I'm saying it. I will continue to say it. I will continue to spit my slime. I still don't think Rogue One was good by itself. With Andor as like the foundation for it, it's much, 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 much better. But on its own, no. They have the really cool Darth Vader scene. Yeah, and that's the reason why people are like, Rogue One's so cool. Like, now it's because Andor, but a lot of people at the time were like, Rogue One's so good because old Star Wars looked Darth Vader. And that was all they had to do, was old Star Wars looked Darth Vader. And that's it. It has good parts. I just I don't really care about like the entire storyline where Mads Mikkelsen is like, I'm fucking mad. I'm an engineer, babe. Put the hole in there. It's like, I don't know, man. My overarching problem with Rogue One is that with Rogue One, less now. Like I said, I think I appreciate it a lot more, and I even like it more with Andor in the mix. Right? But my problem with, 1 second, let me do some, win away here. My problem with Rogue One always it has been, I feel like it takes away from part of the hero's journey with Luke. Because, and this is like such a CinemaSins fucking peeve that you could disregard this entirely. With Luke's entire journey in the original trilogy, it's about like his kind of growth as the hero character and the hero's journey, and destroying the Death Star with its fucking cool Jedi moment and mind magic is such an important part of his character and to the overarching narrative, that making it so that it's like, you know, kind of more of this necessary thing that was always supposed to happen. I just feel like I just don't like it. And I don't know, I think the throwaway line where it's like, many spies died for this information is totally and understandably fine. I don't think Rogue One is a movie that needed to exist. It's cool that it does exist. But I think overall, I think it didn't need to exist. This is the most dog shit fight I've ever seen in my life. I'm dead. Laser. Nope, I'm dead. I hate bubbles. I do. I'm a bubble hater. Yeah, like Bothan spies died for this information. I just don't think Rogue One needed to exist. I'm glad it does, because without it, we wouldn't have Andor, so... You know, at least that's something. Without it, we wouldn't have Andor, so I gotta respect it. And I think with Andor season 1 and 2, it definitely flows a lot better overall in the timeline. So, you know, I take back my thoughts on Rogue One. I'm changing my mind. I'll have to finish Andor season 2 and then watch Rogue One again. Well, like, I didn't like that the Death Star weakness was put in there on purpose, because, like, it's a giant fucked up orb. If you throw a grenade into a car's exhaust pipe, of course it's probably going to have some fucking problems. Like, that's my... You just have to find the weak point. Of course it has a weak point. It's a machine. Any machine has a weak point. It's an unnecessary movie, but I guess, like, I gotta respect it more, because without it, we wouldn't have Andor. I can Star Wars bitch and beep all I want about it. It's not that big of a deal. They coached it as a master engineer designing cascading flaws, but sure, I don't remember anything about these movies. I barely remember my thoughts on Rogue One. It was so long ago. I'm so old. I saw Rogue One in theaters. I haven't seen it since. I haven't seen any of the original trilogy movies all the way through. I don't know, man. I played Lego Star Wars. That's how I know all of this. I have no horse in this race. I'm just starting fights. You're fine. I just rewatched all these in like the past month. Fair. Yeah. Where the fuck do I want to... You know what? We'll go... No, I hate Floodgate. I'll go there. There'll be somebody dropping there too, I bet. But whatever. We go there. We'll go to the maze. So what you're saying is Star Wars needs dinosaurs, buddy. They got the Rancors. They got dinosaurs in there already, don't they? Star Wars needs moms. More moms in Star Wars. A whole brigade of mothers. Star Wars moms. Back at it. Chewbacca mom needs to be, I'd like, put in the movie for real. Bring back Chewbacca mom. Put Chewbacca mom in Star Wars in a bit role. Put her in all the Wookiee makeup and everything. Remember Chewbacca mom? Well, she's back in Pog form. Goddamn son of a bitch. Goddamn son of a motherfucker. 2 shotguns. Gee, Billy, how'd your mom give you 2 shotguns? I didn't want them. There we go. That's an okay loadout. You ain't the worst. Remember Chewbacca Peepaw who was watching Softcore in the living room for Life Day? No, because I didn't watch the holiday specials. I don't care about Star Wars. I gotta watch Andor again, and maybe I'll care about Star Wars again, but... I don't care about Star Wars, but Andor's cool, so I gotta give it another shot. I forgot the Christmas special exists. Yeah, it do. Gotta remember Life Day. You gotta remember Lumpy. Don't ever forget Lumpy. I don't care about Star Wars, says the D&D nerd. Yeah, because it's way fucking cooler. I'm gonna write a Star Wars story, and they're gonna have lightsabers, and there's gonna be robots, and there's gonna be spaceships, and there's gonna be the Force, and there's gonna be spice, and there's gonna be Chewbacca. Versus, I'm going to make whatever the fuck I want within the realm of whatever the fuck I want, whatever the fuck I want, and let little freaks explore it. Warhammer 40k is superior to Star Wars? No, it's not. Star Wars is so much more simple. And also, Warhammer 40k, once again, Doomer universe. Don't like it. Don't hate it really either. But I don't like the idea of a Doomer universe because it takes away weight from stories because everybody fucking dies, everybody fucking cries, everybody fucking leaves, everybody fucking dies. Like it's... You know my problems with Warhammer in general is I don't like the overarching like universe in Warhammer 40k because it's just such a fucking like war is hell, fuel is a fuck, kill 999,000 babies. I play the baby killing legion. These guys fucking kill babies and they eat babies and they wear baby doll head insignias on their fucking armor. Some of 40k isn't like that, yeah, but inevitably it will be subsumed by that because the universe is that way. It is unforgiving, it is uncaring. It is a cold, empty space. If I wanted to play in a universe that was like my dad, I would just call him up and hang out with him. Like if... Aesthetic's cool. The aesthetic is neat, but like otherwise it just... everything sucks, everything sucks, everything is awful. There's some cool stuff. That looks really cool. That's awesome. And then it's just like, yeah, but everything sucks, and everything fucking sucks, and everybody fucking sucks, and war is eternal, and everything is awful. Fucking sucks, dude. Why can't it be Warhammer Fun K instead of 40K? Right now, 40K fucking sucks, dude. Thank you for the gift sub, Anonymous. That was a, yeah, Anonymous gift sub sound. We rarely hear that here. I forgot that was Bart Simpson saying punishment time. Has Mandy tried to get you into it? 40k fans have an odd habit of trying to force their hobby on others? No. Because, no. No, because Mandy respects that I do not like 40k. I think inherently it is a dark and sad universe that I don't want to exist within. No, Mandy did send me out of nowhere while I was re-listening to the Abiotic Factor, the second I was done with my torturing Mandy bit, he did send me an image from a tabletop sim or a tabletop game that he was sent. And what was the message? It was, let me peep up my DMs real quick. What was it? It was, he sent me that today, which was horrifying. It was mortifying bloat, and then a picture of this from this tabletop game where it's a spell you get called Mortifying Bloat, where you can agitate the ambient mana inside another creature, causing it to swell and expand. Performing the spell requires you to make an exaggerated gesture, exhaling a deep breath into your own thumb, huff. You can inflate a single enemy from up to 1 battlefield area away. Because he was sent he was told about it was a tabletop game Break RPG, and it has an inflate spell in it. It has a big and round spell. And so the second I was done, like, re-listening back to me torturing Mandy, he sent me that, like, somehow universally knowing that I was, like, re-listening to me torturing him, and then sent me the horrifying big and round spell. The thumbnail for the image is somebody that looks like Cloud Strife, but they're swelled up, and they have fat ripples all over them. They're like, man boobs are exploding out of their shirt, so. And I was like, that's great, man. That's awesome. I was like, that's what I get. This is the, I didn't know that I was going to get a cosmic rebuttal, but yeah, it's illustrated. I got a cosmic rebuttal, so. It's your whole shtick? It's not my whole stick. I found one tweet funny. I'm just locked in. You do one joke about it, you're locked in, man. I sowed the seed. I sowed the seed. I got to deal with the fruit. I sowed the seed. I got to deal with the fruit. I get it. All right. The farmer has planted the crops. They grow whether or not I want them to. It was not one joke. No, it was a series of jokes that led from one specific tweet. What? Oh, hi. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, Bren, big and round Daniel. I know. I am cursed to wander this earth with that moniker underneath my name. I get it. If life be like an MMO, that would be a permanent title affixed to my character. So, you gotta deal with it. You do not wish to reap? Then why, oh why, did you sow? Because here's the thing. Even if I don't want the fruit, it's still kind of funny to sow the seed. Sorry. Like, no matter, even if the joke hurts me, even if the joke harms me, I'm still gonna sow the seed. I blame this on 2020 Brendaniel. I blame this on 2020 Brendaniel as well. Like, that guy has a lot of crimes to answer for in terms of, like, comedy has finally taken another nosedive. Jokes are once again illegal. He has a lot to pay for. That was only 5 years ago. 5 years ago was like, I was in a different universe at that point. Shit. 5 years ago, Brendan fucking, what, I would have been 26? That guy was a different guy entirely. That guy was foundationally built upon, like, an entirely different guy. Also, thank you, Storm Templar, for the sub. I don't know if it'll pop up the notification, but I seen it in the activity feed. Brendan, if you were to break into the U.S. government's cheese caves, which variety are you stealing? I think it's a lot of just default dairy, dude. I'm just gonna take the default dairy. A lot of cheddar, though, realistically. Like, if it was a good choice between a lot of cheese, like world's largest charcuterie, yeah, I'm gonna go for cheddar. I'm gonna get, like, good, like, if they got any smoked cheddar down there, any, like, bacon cheddar. Just, I'm kind of a cheddar head, you know? I do like cheddar. I never fucking get the like for Havarti, never get the like for goat cheese, never get the like for fucking Swiss outside of a sandwich. Oh, dude, after stream, I'm gonna have an awesome sandwich. Aldi had this really great sandwich bundle. You got, what was it, hot ham, pepperoni, and provolone all in a package for like 4 or 5 sandwiches. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. All deli sliced? I'm fucking in. Yo. I'm in there. Yo. Why are you pronouncing it sandwich? Because it's a sandwich. You eat a sandwich, you make a you get a sandwich. You never had a sandwich before? A sandwich. You making a fat sandwich, fucking sitting down in your chair, putting on a couple episodes of Psych Up on Amazon Prime, kick back your feet, put them on the coffee table when the wife's not around so you don't get in trouble. Oh yeah, you go to the government cheese caves and it's all Frito mild cheddar cheese dip. Dude, there's this at the Aldi. I tried it once. There's this queso blanco, some white cheese dip. Got it. Really hoping it was good with a chip. Terrible. Never gonna buy it again. It tasted like plastic. I was genuinely upset. I was a little upset. I was like, God, son of a bitch, God dang it. Not that good. Not even with chips. I don't know, man. I'm weirded out by the fact that they don't make a, what is it? Back in, a few years back, they used to have this, it was a Frito, it was a Totino's bean dip with cheese, and I can't find it for the life of me anymore. I used to love it. It was like a spicy bean dip with cheese, and I can't find it anymore. They only have the cheese and the salsa now. Sound like a vampire when I say sangfish? Oh, yes, welcome to my castle. Enjoy sangfish. I hope you don't mind. I've made a platter of sangfish for you. Are you happy? Do you want it? Or... I don't know what voice this is, I'm sorry. I have no fucking clue. I've been outside, I was outside grabbing berries all day, so. How do you play this game as his character? I just don't think about the ass. I was out there picking mulberries all day. I was out there for like an hour with my mom. We were picking mulberries, so. You're grabbing berries? I was, because I'm making jam, dude. I got a couple of cups of mulberries. I'm going to make mulberry jam soon. I got to go out tomorrow, mow, get more berries once they're ripe. Then day 3, what is that, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm also going to have to go out, pick some more berries, and then we're going to clean them, try to destem them. Mulberries are really squishy, so they're a bit hard to destem, and I don't mind a little bit of, like, stem in my jam, I guess. Not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm going to make a couple of jars of jam. I don't know how many jars I'm inevitably going to make with the amount of mulberries I have. I got some, what is it? I already forgot the name of it. Not pecan. Whatever it is that jellies the jam. And then I got some sugar. I got some lemon juice. I'm going to follow a recipe and see what happens. We'll see. Pig! Pectin. Thank you, Rock. I got some pectin. So, Wednesday... I have my boss baby appointment isn't until next week is my boss baby appointment. And then Wednesday I'm gonna try to make some jam. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna turn out well because it's the first year and the first time I like for me making jam. But if I fuck it up, I may buy like some fruit from Aldi and try to make like some grocery store produce jam at some point. You're what? My boss baby appointment for the boss baby inside my cranium. I have a boss baby appointment. I have an appointment with the boss baby. We're going to find out if I have what it takes to be the next boss baby. You haven't heard? I've already been selected. I got the letter in the mail. I have my boss baby appointment with Dr. Boss Baby. Aren't you a bit young to become the boss baby? No. They're gonna make me old man, and then they're going to make me baby. It's going to wrap back around. First I become man, then I become baby. Then I will be the man baby. He's getting a lobotomy, Chad. I'm not getting a fucking lobotomy. No, I gotta go to the brain doctor every couple of weeks, and he'll be like, how is your medicine? Is it good? Is your medicine making you see the boss baby anymore? Are you seeing him out of the corner of your eye? Am I the boss baby right now? Goo goo gaga. And then yeah, if he's the boss baby, we gotta kick up the medicine or something, you know? If I'm seeing visions of boss baby, it's just the thing that happened, you know? It just be the way it be. He's not going to Claire's. I'm not going to Claire's. I'm not getting a brobotomy. Me want to go to Eclairs and I get a big donut. I'm not going to Claire's. I'm not getting a brobotomy. They're not ripping the fucking copper wire out of my brain. I just got to go in and be like, listen, I like the funny medicine. What's the next step? Can I make it so I don't have to see you as often? Is the... Or after me. Peace. That's... Damn it, son of a bitch. All right. Well, we'll move over to Dredge. Let's do some boating. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, do a big stretch, and let's get in the boat. We'll move over to boat. I do like this season, though, so we'll probably get a couple of more Fortnite seasons. Because I am having a good time with this season. I do like it, and I will get a W, so. All right. Oh, let me go to the bathroom. I gotta piss. I do gotta piss. It happened. Yeah. And then I will be back with Dredge.